All right, this is the read aloud of the Social Studies test, Causes of the American Revolution. So just follow along. You will circle the correct answer on the multiple choice. Number 1, a group of colonial men who formed a secret society to oppose British policies at the time of the American Revolution. Was that the Sons of Anarchy, the Sons of Liberty, or Loyalists? Circle the answer. Number 2, a 1765 law that taxed printed goods, including playing cards, documents, newspapers, etc. Was that the Quartering Act, the Stamp Act, or repealed? Number 3, what upset the colonists the most about taxes was the fact that it was taxation without blank. Was the answer a good reason, representation, or T? Number 4, why did Britain tax the colonists after the French and Indian War? To punish Boston, to help with their war debts, or to build the king a new castle? Number 5, a series of laws passed in 1774 to punish Boston for the Tea Party. Was that the Stamp Act, the Intolerable Acts, or Loyalists? Number 6, the lawmaking body of the British government is called Congress, Parliament, or Loyalists? Number 7, who was the leader of the Boston Sons of Liberty? Benjamin Franklin, King George III, or Samuel Adams? Moving on to the next page. Flip it over here. Number 8, what angered the colonists most about the proclamation of 1763? Was it that Britain was taxing them unfairly? Or Britain was not letting them move into the lands they had just fought a war for? Number 9, an act passed by the British that allowed British troops to live in the homes of the colonists. Was that Loyalists, the Stamp Act, or the Quartering Act? Number 10, which one means to take back or cancel a law? Boycott, decrease, or repeal? 11, citizen soldiers who could be ready to fight at a minute's notice were called Minutemen, Regulars, or Loyalists? Number 12, a refusal to buy or use goods and services as a form of protest is called a what? Repealed, Parliament, or boycott? Number 13, who was the King of England during the American Revolution? Charles, Benjamin Franklin, or George III? 14, who won the French and Indian War? Was it the British and their Native American allies, or was it the French and their Native American allies? Number 15, colonists who wanted independence from Britain were called Loyalists or Patriots? Number 16, American colonists who remained loyal to Britain and opposed the war for independence, were they called Loyalists or Patriots? All right, this next section is reading a passage and answering some questions about it. So it's a little bit of a comprehension. So here we go. The Declaration of Independence. During the years right before the Revolutionary War, more and more colonists wanted independence. Patriots gave speeches urging the colonists to take up arms and fight the British tyrants. Patrick Henry, a patriot from Virginia, gave a famous speech to the legislature of his state. Patrick Henry proclaimed, "I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death." As fighting from the war spread, many more colonists became convinced they needed to cut ties with Britain. They still considered themselves British, but the king was not respecting their rights. They stood together as colonists to defend themselves and their interests. Before long, they would call themselves Americans. On May 10, 1775, representatives from every colony met at the Second Continental Congress in Philadelphia. They gathered in response to the battles of Lexington and Concord. The representatives agreed the time for negotiating with Britain was over. They decided that the Congress should rule the colonies and they should declare independence. The Continental Army was formed and George Washington was named its leader. Washington came up with a plan to battle the British troops. Thomas Jefferson drafted the Declaration of Independence. It took him a little more than 2 weeks. Although he was only 33 years old, Jefferson eloquently wrote why the colonists did not want British rule. He listed all of the rights that every man deserved. He wrote that Britain was denying the colonists these rights. The Declaration of Independence clarified the values of the colonists. The war was not just about taxes. It was about freedom. It was about the relationship of any government to its people. Finally, the war was about the responsibility of the government to protect the rights of the people. Okay, 3 questions, and you'll write the answers. The answers are up there in the reading, so you should be able to find them. 17, who was named the leader of the Continental Army? First and last name, please. Number 18, who wrote the Declaration of Independence? First and last name, please. And then 19 through 21, the last paragraph states that the war was not just about taxes. What 3 things does it say the war was about? So you need 3 things for this one, and that's why it's worth 3 points. And that is it.